You're watching T.S. Madison TV.
My God, today. Not open up when you get in a relationship. Do you not open up? Do you conceal your heart? Do you conceal your heart? What is it that you do? Do you cause see me, I'm about to be 43 this year. 43 in a few months. Cause this year almost over with. And I've decided that I've given up really completely on dating. I like sex. I've liked sex. I've given up on sex. I haven't had anal sex in about in over, now I done got my motherfucking jig stuck now. I done got my jig stuck.
Don't clap for that bullshit.
I done got my jig stuck. And you know what I'm saying? I done slid some panties to the side. I done slid some male panties to the side. I have.
No.
But I haven't been hit from the back. I ain't been hit from the back. You know, the things that I enjoy being hit from the side, hit from the back. I like miscarry. I enjoy those things. So I haven't had any enjoyment in my sexual, I haven't had any of that. Like I have abstained myself from receiving the penetration from a man. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for me, I'm proud of you. I mean,
I'm proud of you.
I haven't,
so wait, so you said nobody slid your panties to the side, but you slid some male.
Oh, I done slid. Yes, I have slid some boxer briefs to the side. Yes.
You know what?
Was they boxer briefs or threes?
Right.
No, they weren't briefs. They were boxer briefs. I slid them to the side. You get what I'm saying? I had to explore the unknown.
There is a difference.
I had to go to the final frontier. You feel me?
Yeah.
I had to put the USS Enterprise into space. Okay.
Right.
So, with that being said, and even with that, it's not that I didn't have a connection. I just didn't have a connect. I just didn't feel a connection in the situation because it's just like I told myself that I was going to be abstaining. Mm-hmm. I'm abstaining, not until I find somebody, but it's like I was on a sexual fast because I was like, okay, I want something from God, and you know what I'm saying, and not that I was like that because I was having a lot of sex at one point. I was very sexually active, very, very, very sexually active. But I'm not sexually active anymore to that degree. Now, am I horny at times? Yes, I have male testosterone running through me, as well as female estrogen running through me. Yeah, I got all of it running through me. So females get horny, men be horny, and when you a combination platter, a combination H bitch with everything in it. I'm a combination H, bitch. Everything in it. You got rice, peas, chicken.
So you the special fried rice that
I'm the special fried rice. Yes. I'm the house fried rice.
House fried rice.
Thank you, Melvin Evans. Thank you. I love you too, Guyana Proctor. Thank you, baby.
Wait, hold on, not to cut you off. One of your members said today is her birthday, Rizzo. She said, wish her a happy birthday. Today
wait a minute, it's Rizzo's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Rizzo.
I want to say happy birthday to my Rizzo. I love you.
Yeah.
I can't thank you, bitch.
No, you know what? I do this because Whitney Houston saying happy birthday to her daddy, and that's where I get that from.
And every time I hear you sing it, I just think about God. I just be laughing because you really love Whitney, and every time you sing a song, you do the fucking foolishness that she do.
Yes,
it takes me. That's why
all she missing is that sweat rag, baby. All she missing is sweat rag. That's it.
We gonna get on that one day. We gonna talk about that stuff one day, but not on this morning show. We talking about this morning show is about who did that to you, my baby.
So I've been in a situation like that before.
Chichi, you trash though. Chichi, I got you trash. You trash. I done seen you fuck him in the living room while his shirt home. I done seen you do that.
I make us get it with my period on, a little nasty hoe. Come on.
Oh, okay, people are asking, where's Craig? Okay, people are asking, where's Craig? Craig is on his bicycle. Craig is up in the morning on his bicycle out there riding his bike. Craig started out as a Target top. You know the tops you get from Target. You know those little, the little affordable cheap tops. Baby, once all of Craig's fun started kicking in, he became a Bloomingdale blouse. You get what I'm saying? So Craig is out riding his $2,000 bicycle downtown Atlanta. He just ride through with his arms out like that, ride through Piedmont. Craig is feeling it. Craig was once a Target top. Now he is a Bloomingdale blouse.
Do they even have Bloomingdale still open?
I don't know, but you know those are expensive blouses that come from Bloomingdale.
No, them Bergdorfs, bitch. Craig is a Bergdorf top. Do you hear me?
Baby. Now, there was something that we missed that I didn't show. Now these two aren't the same person. However, this is what can happen.
Okay.
Oh! Oh!
Ooh,
oh my!
Now, girl,
a woman was arrested for shooting her ex and his new boyfriend. Let's get together in this. I want to get together.
I think it. I just read. I didn't read the whole thing. I just think a woman shoots boyfriend, but I didn't get past that. So when you just posted it, I just looked at this shit this morning. Oh my god!
First, she shot at him. She didn't shoot his motherfucking ass, so she was smart. But she wanted.
No, let's go back. No, we need to go back. We need to go back and see because I think it said that she shot him. She shot
at him.
Well, let's hold on. Let's look at this picture in depth.
You know what?
Now, by the structure of the jaw,
I thought that was friends.
Bitch.
The structure of the jaw, and maybe the way that the forehead is kind of like built a little bit. And this
Are we gonna go there?
No,
I thought.
No, I'm just saying.
I thought, to be honest and truthfully, if y'all were
I'm finished. I'm getting there, Chi. I'll take the heat. You don't have to. I'll do it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And by the structure, I think that I thought that this was a pretty trans woman.
She's just one of our sisters.
I thought that she was one of our sisters, and that she's definitely in distress right now because this might be a booking picture, and you know. If you get a booking picture, you're gonna be in distress, but you can't really clock it if you don't really know the things. But see, I know the things so many times. Thank you, Stephanie.
I mean, sis done been through it, but she's pushing in this picture. She has that face like, you know.
Oh my God, y'all saying I'm shady. Here we go. Here go. Put me back on the screen. Y'all saying I'm shady. Now, damn. So y'all okay.
That's why I told you you should have let me say
that I can do it. Don't you do it.
Right. Don't
you do it. I can do that. Don't you do it.
Right.
I wasn't gonna be rude, but
first, don't you do it because you're not trans. So don't you do it. Don't do it, Sugar Plum. You're not allowed to do that, BQ. Don't do that.
Oh my God.
Don't do it.
But at first, I really thought that she was. When I
mean, having these women suck these boys, like you can't complain about something that you create.
Right.
Like you create this stuff. You create the suppressed man. And I think that men are not allowed to really explore their sexuality.
Yeah.
But so look, I agree with that to an extent, right? Because especially once you become an adult, there's only so many excuses that I'm going to give you, and especially as it pertains to blaming Black women or placing blame on Black women, right? Yes, there is a part. Black women have a part in that, and I'm not going to absolve them from it. But Black men got to own that shit. Black men have to say, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to do me. The only race of men that I have ever seen where a nigga will be sitting on a crate, can't pay his rent, and you will pull up in a Bentley and try to impress that nigga to save your masculinity. That shit doesn't make sense to me. This nigga can't pay his rent, but you come up, you pull up with your job, your life together, and everything else to impress this other dude that can't even afford to stay in the place that he's staying. And it just don't make sense. And I feel like black men got to be held accountable for their own egos. A lot of the reason they creep around and they sneak around is because they trying to impress other ain't shit niggas that don't have nothing to offer the world no way.
Messy hoe.
Sponsors for the show. All right, now let's get back into the conversation. Girl,
look.
Hold on. Deanna Green. I'd like to highlight Deanna Green's comment. Deanna Green said, transgender people outing them. Keep your trade business to yourself. Oh.
Child, look here.
Wait a minute, Deanna. Hold on. Deanna, wait. Deanna, wait. We're not going to tell you. We're not going to stick our claws in your back just yet. But we want to understand. We want to understand. Like, I want to have this conversation, Deanna Green. What are you talking about?
Child.
Haven't you seen 99.999% of trans women telling you that they're trans women? Haven't you got logged online and most of the trans women that you've seen are speaking about themselves being trans women? Don't you know that in what year was it, 13 or something like that? And I broke down the stigma of stealth life, that I got to the door naked and I just came, I ran through the backyard, nigga. I did all these naked things, you know, to inform the world that you get what I'm saying, that the trans girls is here. Well, I'm definitely here. And bigdickbitch.com is where you can go find one at if you're really looking for one of the motherfuckers. And bitch, I'm open about who I am. And after that, like, a slew of girls started coming forth, you know, outing themselves. 99.9999% of the time, men seek us out because we are trans. And I don't think that it's because, and a lot of people have the misconception that they seek us out because they're looking for the dick. Okay, there are men, and we can talk to this. I could talk about this on a plethora of examples. There are men that enjoy the illusion of the situation and the fact of the situation. You understand what I'm saying? There are men that come in the door that have their sexual fantasy. Then there are men that come in the door that this is what they want to do. Like you cannot judge every man, you know, based off of what another man does. It's all about individuality. Now, when all that Young Buck shit was going on, and they were talking about Young Buck kept getting caught, and Bobby Valentino, all these girls that kept getting caught with the girls, it's like, at the end of the day, how many times you gonna get tricked, nigga, when that's what you looking for?
Nasty hoe.
And then you dealing with girls on the social media, girls. You dealing with girls on the social media. There are lots of that have not came forth and stated and haven't said that they've had their dealings with some of these gentlemen that were named. I shall not rename them, but you know, there are girls that haven't came forth and said, hey, you know, because they're out of fear of, you know, him fucking them up, and you know, because they feel that their trade shit, you know how I trade, because there's always an unspoken rule when you start dealing with a quote unquote trade. There's an unspoken rule, and the unspoken rule is you open your mouth, bitch. You better not tell nobody but God, because it'll kill your mama.
Right.
Thank you, Heaven Rush. And the unspoken rule, the unwritten rule, you don't say shit, because the unspoken consequence is I'm going to cut your throat. I'm going to shoot you. You know, that's the unspoken consequence. However, and the unspoken, hold on. And the unspoken go-to is I'm going to tell everybody I didn't know. Right. You know, it's growing up as a young gay. Even the gay boys go through that kind of shit too. When the gay boys be fucking the trade, when the trade be fucking the gay boys, even though I find them to be more gay than anything, because bitch, there ain't nothing woman about. Well, wait a minute, Chichi do look like a lesbian. Chichi do look like an old bulldog. TJ, you do look like an old Fresco.
Fight me, hoe.
You do look like old Fresco lesbian.
Bitch.
Okay. Lady Jones said, what exactly? Love Dumb Fox. Let's see what Love Dumb Fox has to say. She always has something very interesting that I like to see from her. Love Dumb Fox says, I just think that the girls need to stop messing with these DL men. Now, this first sentence right here, I preach all the time.
Period.
And especially with me I'm 43 this year. Lord, if I make it to 50, you best believe it's a whole heap of shit that's gonna change. But it said, I think that the girls need to stop messing with these DL men. Y'all encourage them to hide that part of their lives. Y'all agreed to meet in secret and sit low in cars and to hide your Adam's apple. Wait, I gotta get this out. And to hide your Adam's apple and cover your manly features. Y'all agree to be hidden while he goes back to his heterosexual wife at night. It's up to y'all to blast these men, but it does come with consequences. Girls getting beat and shit down. Now, Love Dumb Fox, I love you, baby, because you do come with some very controversial comments, and you know I like to challenge you a little bit. Now, that first opening of the sentence that you said, you are definitely 100% correct.
Correct.
Now, you got down to the ending part of the sentence. Nah, we can't listen. I'm not gonna risk my life out in the trade. You get what I'm saying? That's not my swag, because I know that a trade will kill. A trade will kill to protect his identity. He will do that. He will kill you and himself. Two people that he will kill. And when people start to realize how serious sexual identity, sexual orientation, sexual attraction is, gender identity is, they will understand that a bitch will kill you and themselves about it. So it's not some little thing that you sweep up under the rug or whatever. Oh, he gay. A bitch will kill you about that, and they will kill themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not gonna be right now at this point in my life at the age of 43. I'm out the closet, bitch. I'm out the closet. Ain't no motherfucking piece of trade gonna have me in the closet. You're not gonna run me back in the closet, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna be I'm nearer to 50 than I am to 40 to 30. And bitch, when I was 20, you know, or earlier, you know, I even though I was a loud, and in color queen, it's still. I'm not going to be in the closet with you. I've accepted that part of myself. I've gotten into that place where I'm comfortable with myself, and I'm not going to be forced into a space with you because you haven't gotten to that place of comfortability in your life. So, you know, and this is why I've been abstinent. I haven't really, because I don't like to be, you know what I'm saying? Now, if the money right, now here's where variables come in. Because there are girls that are still, you know, sex workers, and I'm not gonna never shame this, because bitch, I was the queen sex work, bitch. So I'm not gonna shame that, but that's no longer my ministry, and I'm not gonna out a date. You don't want the dates. You don't want the girls being whores. Open up job factories for these girls. Okay, you don't want it. Take two to trick her and him. Okay. I'm not going to be on the front line on my cellular phone telling y'all that my date just left here if I was a hooker or when I was a hooker. I was not going to be on the line say, girl, my date just left here, girl. That is not my responsibility. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I ain't supposed to do that. You get what I'm saying? But because all you going to do is believe him when he say he didn't know.
Right.
Hope you get real quiet about this.
I think the problem is that there's a bunch of doctrine, and there's a bunch of teaching that has to be undone for LGBT kids that's coming up, that tell them that, oh, gay relationships don't work, so girl, don't even bother, or, you know, as a trans woman, a nigga will never love you for real, so don't even try, get your money, like, you know. And so there's all of these thoughts and theories that when you're growing up, You see it, you hear it, they constantly say it to you. And so I think that is the reason why a lot of LGBT relationships don't work. I don't think that it's just because LGBT people are hoes and we don't want love and we're not trying to settle down, but it's because the culture is tainted. Back in the day, like they just started putting positive images of what LGBT love looks like on TV. Back in the day, we had Queer as Folk, which was nothing but a bunch of white hoes fucking each other 90 going north and catching AIDS. And, you know, and then like when we didn't have that, we got Noah's Ark, but like we only had 1 or 2 really good love stories on that. Ricky was a hoe. The other one was in a fucked up relationship that they low-key didn't love each other for real, but they was just in that shit. And so now we're starting to unlearn it and treat ourselves with respect. And we're starting to ask more from our partners. Now, whether or not that shit is going to backfire because people don't want to be in monogamous relationships, but I definitely think that it's possible. I just think we have to unlearn a bunch of bullshit first.
Period.
Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ciao.